Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. And folks, if you've been looking for a Class A motorhome with a slide in this $26,900 price range, and you're tired of looking at junk, you're tired of looking at stuff that's worn out with high mileage, you're in for a pleasant surprise right here. This is a one-owner trade-in. We traded from the original owners. This is a 2000 model Newmar Dutchstar, model number 3451, 34 feet long with a slide, only 18,000 miles, immaculate condition. And folks, I'm not kidding. This motorhome looks nicer than most motorhomes do that are 10 years newer. I mean, this is a beautiful RV. It's bargain priced at only $26,900, and that's a lot of RV for the money. According to the original owners, they special ordered this motorhome on a Workhorse chassis. See, in 2000, the Dutchstars either came in a diesel or a Ford chassis. The Workhorse had just came out. It kind of took the RV world by storm, and Dutchstar didn't start carrying them until a year or two later with the Workhorse chassis. So the previous customer spent over $90,000 on this motorhome, specially ordering it, waited months to get it just so they could get that Workhorse chassis. You've got the Allison Transmission, you got a 7.4 liter Vortec 454 engine, 18,000 miles, really heavy duty, nice motorhome. They have taken exceptional care of it. It's been kept under cover when not in use. You can tell that from the outside. The roof is immaculate. There's no delamination. The striping and finish looks as good as most motorhomes do that are 10 years newer. I've got the generator running right now. It's a 5 kW Generac that runs great. But look around this motorhome, folks. And for those of you who've been looking in this price range, I promise you, you're not going to find a nicer motorhome for $26,900, not even here. Already got the Falcon 2 Roadmaster tow bar on the back. Of course, you will have to have the Falcon 2 Roadmaster brackets on the front of whatever vehicle you're going to tow, but you've already got the tow bar. That's $700 or $800 right there, folks, included with it. And look at the corners, aren't beat up. This is a nice motorhome, folks. Tires look great. Got the HWH hydraulic leveling jacks, hydraulic slide out. You know, $90,000 for a gas burner in 2000 was kind of up there. That's almost the price of a diesel. But if there's one word that could describe Newmar as far as how they build their RVs, it's overbuilt. Because they build an incredible motorhome with an incredible customer loyalty. Most people, in fact, the guy that traded this in traded for a Newmar. Well, most people that own a Newmar will only have Newmars from now on. I mean, he's got the interstate batteries in it, the awning, we're going to make sure it's in great shape, power step. What do you see inside of this thing, folks? Like I said, if I took the year model off the windshield and anything inside that showed the year model, you would swear it was 8 or 10 years newer once you looked at it in person. It's that nice. Let's look inside this 2000 model Dutchstar 3451. Now, folks, one thing the previous owners did during the last 17 years is they took most of the carpet out and put linoleum in. Looks great. A lot easier to clean up. Still has carpet in the slide out, the bedroom, and the cab area. These are just rugs. I'm not hiding anything, no spots or nothing like that. There's no soft spots, no signs of water leaks anywhere. I'm telling you, folks, for $26,900, you're going to have a hard time finding a better quality RV and better built with lower miles than this one for the $26,900. Workhorse chassis, got the 7.4 Vortec 454 cubic inch. Got a little CB radio, got the HWH hydraulic leveling jacks, 18,454 miles. Generator runs great. Sony CD player, backup camera works great. Got the HDTV upgrade. It's a nice motorhome, folks. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, I do a lot of different videos, and this is probably one of the nicest 26.9 motorhomes I've ever had the privilege of shooting. And you know, I don't get paid to sell RVs, folks. I just tell it to you how it is. I get paid to do videos. So whether you buy this thing or not doesn't affect my pay one bit. But I'm gonna tell you, from my personal experience, folks, if you're in this 26.9 price range, you're gonna kick yourself in the tail for missing out on this one if you don't buy it. It's that nice. Beautiful interior. You know, these things are built on 16-inch aluminum rafters every 16 inches across the entire RV. Very, very well insulated, enclosed underbelly. Wintertime use is perfect. I mean, this is all flex steel furniture. This is not the cheap stuff. This is all flex steel furniture, flex steel captain's chairs, driver's seats power. Got ice cold ducted roof air. Day-night shades. 34 foot's a real easy size to drive and manage, folks. But big enough to give you all the room you need to be comfortable. 8 cubic foot. Got the Dometic two-way RV refrigerator freezer. We make sure it works. I've got it on right now. It's starting to cool off. It takes these things a few hours, but it does. I can tell already it's working. I've just had it running for about 30 minutes. Look how thick that roof is, folks. It's got an upgrade fantastic vent fan with the thermostat and the rain sensor. Microwave convection oven, so you can nuke something in here and you can bake in it too, just like a regular electric oven. Stove top, got the corian countertops, and you can see it hasn't been cooked in much. Double basin sink, drawers, cabinets. And folks, if you've never been in a Newmar, you're going to notice things. You're going to notice the fit and finish of everything. And there's some of your owner's manuals and books. You're going to notice how well everything goes together. Nothing's loose. Everything fits perfectly. I mean, this is very high quality. And these are built up in Indiana and Amish country, so a lot of their workers are Amish that build these things. And you can tell these are all solid wood cabinets. And the fit and finish in a Newmar is second to none. Even over some of the higher dollar brands, Newmar is kind of above some of them, in my personal opinion anyway. Definitely one of the top 3 brands that I would own myself. One of them would be a Newmar, just because of the way they're built. Solid sliding privacy door. And look at this bathroom. And again, folks, it's just a mat. I'm not hiding anything. I know a lot of people, somebody made a comment about that a couple of weeks ago, but you know, but I don't hide anything, folks. There's no reason. When you sell 600 RVs a year, there's no reason to hide a thing like we do. You know, we sell 600 RVs a year, so like I said, it's either you like it or you don't like it. If you don't like it, the next person that sees the video probably will and probably buy it. So it doesn't, there's no reason for us to hide or sugarcoat the truth. Nice shower area, bathroom area. It's a walk-through, which is, look at the stickers right there, folks. And that's a tip. If you want to see how many showers have been taken in an RV, look at the condition of the stickers. And the lower they are to the ground, the more use they show. Because people kick them with their feet and rub against them with their feet and all that. But none of that, folks. Skylight looks great. No water damage. No signs of leak damage anywhere. Got a porcelain toilet. Another vent fan. Huge closet, folks. Look at this closet right here. That is going to suit all your hanging needs and then some. Of course, I know most people these days don't, when they go camping, they don't take suits and dresses and stuff like that, but or stuff you need to hang up. And most of the time you take jeans and t-shirts, and that's about it. But it's nice to know that if you do have to have that other stuff and hang stuff up, you got plenty of room for it. Another solid sliding privacy door for the rear bedroom, so you can completely isolate the bathroom. Nice bedroom, folks, and these light colored cabinets look great in here. I mean, this is a good looking RV. Got a headboard, comfortable mattress, queen island bed, storage underneath the bed. You've got nightstands on each side, plenty of lighting. Another HDTV flat screen in here. Air is ice cold. Day-night shades, and that's unusual too, folks, but all the day-night shades are in great shape in all the windows. None of them's broke or anything like that. I mean, like I said, folks, I know it's 17 years old. I'm not going to say it's new. But for the price range and the year model, this is a fine coach. I really think you're going to have, and I look at the internet every day just like you do, folks. In fact, I probably look on the internet more than most of you do, because you quit looking once you find your RV. I still look every day, compare prices online, and I'm going to tell you, folks, 18,000 miles for $26,900 and a Newmar quality to boot. I mean, there's no, you know, this is a heck of a deal. I guess that's the best way to say it. There's no excuses for it. It's going to include a major systems check by our certified RV techs to be completed after purchase. One way, that's why we keep our prices down, folks, because we keep our overhead down. We keep our overhead down by not checking these units out before we sell them. Because you got 170 used RVs. If you have to check 170 RVs out before you sell them, I might have to hire 20 more RV techs, and those guys don't work cheap. And that means more overhead. That means I have to go up in my prices if I pre-check these things. But I'm going to tell you, folks, I've got no doubt in my mind this thing's going to fly through the checkout. I mean, just by the way the people kept this motorhome, I can't imagine a thing in it not working. And I may have one or two lights. I think there's a light bulb burnt out there, and one in the fridge is burnt out. Stuff like that takes 5 minutes to fix. But, you know, what we're going to do, and let me go ahead and tell you, our checkout includes, but not limited to, we're going to check out the running gear, the driving. We're going to check the jacks, the slide-out system, the generator. We're going to check the roof air. We're going to check the refrigerator on gas and electric. We're going to check your backup camera. We're going to check all your outside compartments, make sure they open, close, lock like they should. We check your step. We check your awning. We go inside. We check all your lights, all your plug-ins, all your drawers and cabinets. We check your sofa, make sure it folds out into a bed like it should. We check your microwave, your stovetop, your convection oven. We check any converters or inverters this unit may have. Make sure they all function and put out the voltage. We run the generator for about 24 hours, run the air conditioner for 24 hours, refrigerator for 24 hours, 12 each on gas and electric, and more, folks. We check all your plug-in receptacles, make sure you got all your keys. I mean, we check these things out very, very well. A lot more than most dealers would ever check out a 2000 model. And we do it all for the $26,900 price. That's checked out, ready to go. Now, folks, the way it works, before you bid on eBay, or buy this unit on eBay, or buy this unit on any of the 20-plus different websites we advertise on, what you want to do is do your homework. You want to call ahead, talk to one of our non-commissioned salespeople, get them to send you over a detailed list of what we check out and repair if needed for the price that you pay. Then you want to ask the salesperson what the current lead time is for a used Class A checkout. There may be 5 in front of it, there may be 30 in front of it. These things are checked out in the order that they're sold. So, you know, if you want to get it checked out, you know, you want to find the current lead time. That way there's no surprises for us or you. And keep in mind, folks, that lead time's an estimate. You know, a lot of times they get done quicker. Sometimes they take a little longer. And the reason if they take longer is because of parts. You know, this is a 17-year-old unit. Some of the parts may have to be retrofitted or may be obsolete. You have to find them used. I mean, sometimes it takes us a while if we have to order a part. Now, me personally, if I was buying this motorhome, I would buy it as is just because how nice it is. But that's me personally. I'm not encouraging you to take it one way or the other. But if you do decide to take it as is, and let me explain to you, folks, as is, and you've seen the generator work, the air works, fridge works, lights work, obviously the slide out works, and obviously it runs and drives good because it made it here. But folks, as is the way we've traded for it, and that means you jump in it and go. You take the good with any bad that it may have. Now we will discount this unit, what it costs us to have my RV techs inspect it and do the walkthrough and all that. You know, you're not going to get a walkthrough with it. You're not going to get an inspection. You're just going to basically come in, pay for it, do the paperwork. We'll bring the room in, you jump in it and drive it off. No warranty, no guarantees. Don't, you know, What you see in the video is what I know that works and what doesn't work. Microwave does work. I tried that. I mean, air conditioner's cold, the roof air. I don't, you know all the major stuff works. You may have to change a light or two. You may have to do this or that. I mean, but all your major stuff, like the generator and all that stuff, the things that cost you money work. So take that in mind. Either way you go, folks. I mean, about 70% of the buyers take the inspection and wait on it, or about 30% take it as is. It's entirely up to you. You can come here and look at it. We'll plug it in or crank the generator up. You can try everything out for yourself if you want to take it as is. That's no problem. Like I said, we'll crank the generator up. You can spend a couple hours in here checking it yourself and take it as is that same day if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Now, if I was going to take one as is, this would be a prime choice because it's a one-owner trade-in in immaculate condition that these people have taken very, very good care of it. And I mean, and here's the thing, folks. This thing was 90 grand new. It's what they spent for it after they ordered. They had to wait months to get it. It's got 18,000 miles. And this goes back to what I say in all my other videos too, folks. Take $26,900 off of $90,000. I mean, there was a $63,000 in savings. That 18,000 miles cost them $63,000 in depreciation. That's a big chunk of change for no more use than they got out of it. But it happens every day, folks. That's why you don't want to buy one of these new. When they drove this thing off the new Newmar dealer's lot, they lost enough in it in 5 minutes to pay for this one free and clear in depreciation alone in just 5 minutes when it was new. So this is the nice motorhome, folks. $26,900 is a haggle-free price with the inspection. That's the price it is when you look at it online. It's the price it is when you get here in person and look at it. It doesn't change with the inspection. Now, if you want to take it as is, we will give you a discount price, but that's the only way. And the as is strictly like it says, folks. As is, good with the bad, no inspection, no walkthrough, no demonstration. We'll put you a drive-out tag on the back. We'll bring the slide-out room in, give you a starter kit, give you the keys, do your paperwork, you pay for it, you take off. I mean, that's as simple as that. However you want to do it, you're going to get a damn nice motorhome for the money, folks. And now you can go out and spend 40, 50 grand, even here, and get a nice motorhome. But I guarantee you it won't be any nicer than this one. And this one's half the price. I mean, it won't, in other words, it may be a couple of years newer. May have an extra slide for twice the money. But this thing right here do everything that $50,000 used motorhome will do and save you money. So, if you're looking at a first-time RV purchase, great choice. If you're in this $26,900 price range bracket or under 30 grand price range bracket, this is an awesome choice, especially for the junk that I've seen out there at other lots. I mean, I'm talking about stuff with 110, 120,000 miles that look worn out, that have been lived in a lower quality brand, and they're asking just as much or more for theirs as we are for this Dutchstar with 18,000 miles and just a beautiful condition. Give us a call. Our phone numbers are 706-965-7929. This one's not going to be on the market long. Best way to do is call us, folks. I mean, emails are great. I use emails myself every day. But you got to realize 600 RVs is what we sold. Almost 600, like 590 last year is what we sold. Between 4 salespeople. I don't have commissioned salespeople, so these guys, they don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer and answer emails. A lot of times emails don't get answered for 24, sometimes 48 hours. A lot of times, they not even have, most days, they barely have a chance to eat lunch. In fact, a lot of times they're scarfing down a sandwich while they're talking to customers on the phone or out on the lot with customers. These guys don't have a lot of spare time to answer emails. And you're certainly welcome to send an email, but keep in mind, in the 24 hours or 48 hours it might take for us to respond to that email, somebody's probably going to call and leave a deposit on this unit. They're going to know what Newmar is, what the quality is. They're going to see what kind of motorhome this is for $26,900. They're going to buy it. I mean, there's no way you can go wrong with this deal, folks. And when you see this thing in person, I promise you, it's going to look better than it does on the videos and the pictures. And for this price range, this is a rare treat to see a motorhome with 18,000 miles in this quality for $26,900. It's a rare treat. And I'm sure many of you will agree with me that have been looking for a while and seeing the junk that's out there for $26,900 and compare it to this one. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com or .net. You can always email us, but remember, it may take 24 hours or so to get a response. But you can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. It's a nice unit. I mean, there's not much more I can say about it without just repeating myself over and over again. But like I said, look around. Look what's out there on the internet for $26,900. Look at the mileage, look at the condition, look at the brand name. That has a lot to do with it, folks. This particular unit, brand new, is about 25 grand higher than your average Fleetwood or Coachman or you know, this is on up there with like the Holiday Ramblers and Monacos and things like that, folks, as far as the new RV is when this thing was new. So this is a very high-end brand. It's very well built, very low mileage, one owner. Just doesn't get much better than this for a 2000 model for $26,900. Let me tell you. Anyway, give us a call. Drop us an email. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.